Hello, 6th grade math students. This is chapter 6.3, percent of a quantity. In this chapter, we'll learn how to find the percent of a number. For example, 5% represents 5 units out of 100 units. So let's say we have 100 bananas. 5% of the bananas would represent 5 bananas, correct? When we're looking at these numbers, there's a new vocabulary term that you need to make sure you know, and that term is base. When we're talking about percents, the base refers to the whole quantity. So if we were going to draw a picture of our 100 bananas, and here's our 5 bananas, or our 5%, this whole quantity here, all 100, equals the base. Okay? Now let's move on to some of the problems now that you've learned that new term. Let's find 5% of 160. There are two methods for solving. The first method is to write it in this way. 100% is equivalent to 160. So 1% is the same as 1.6 items. So 5% would be equivalent to 5 times 1.6. Giving us a final answer of 5% equals 8. So 5% of 160 is 8. Now let's work at using method 2. In method 2, we'll utilize fractions. 5% of 160 can be written as 5 over 100 times 160, because remember, of is always code for multiply. So 5 100ths times 160 gives us, well, we can cross reduce here, can't we? Each of these is divisible by 10, giving us 5 over 10 times 16. Oh, we can actually reduce that even farther, can't we? These are each now divisible by 2, giving us 5 over 5 times 8, or 1 times 8, or 8. So 5% of 160 is again 8. All right, folks, now try these 6 problems of your own. Each one gives you a percentage and a base and asks you to find the quantity represented by that percent. For example, what is 40% of 720 centimeters? That's number 1. Or number 4, what is 225% of $60? Press pause while you work. There is another idea after this one. Now let's learn to find the whole given a quantity and its percent. So let's say that Anna has 8% of her CD collection in a box. And that box contains 96 CDs. So how many CDs are in Anna's whole collection? So we can draw a model to help us solve this. We know that 8% equals 96 CDs. So 1% will equal 12 CDs. So Anna's whole collection would be 100%. So to calculate 100%, we simply take 12 times 100, which tells us that Anna has 1,200 CDs. Okay. Let's try some practice problems now. Let's finish up chapter 6.3 with 4 final practice problems. Here's the first of those. 27% of students in a school are in grade 6. This is 450 students. How many students are in the school? Press pause while you work, and when you're finished, come back for problem 8. And here's practice problem number 8. At an amusement park, 60% of the attendees are adults, and the rest are children. If there are 720 adults at the amusement park, how many people are there? Press pause while you work and come back for problems 9 and 10. And here are your final 2 problems for chapter 6.3. Thanks for your hard work tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow for more practice on finding percent of a quantity.